Welcome back, my wasted youth. This is Rev taking you through Pokemon Special Pikachu Edition, the right way. When last we left our intrepid hero, we had made it all the way up Nugget Bridge. We had got a nugget for defeating 5 trainers, and we're still trying to raise all our group up to level 16. Yeah, it isn't quite as easy as you think, but let's take on this lass right now. Your boyfriend is not cool. You think he tells you he's cool. He's not. Okay, so now this lass has got 2 Pokemon for us. One is level 15 Nidoran male, and the other one isn't. We'll see what it is in just a moment. So I am going to take Charmander right out and replace with Butterfree. Now, ideally in all of this, what's going to end up happening is we don't need to use Pidgey or Mankey for any of these. So what that means is we are kind of limited to an under-leveled Charmander, an under-leveled Bulbasaur, a Pikachu which won't work very well on ground types, and a Butterfree that can still gain another 2 levels before I've got to stop using it. And so now Lass is about to use Nidoran. Of course I will change, and I'm going to change right back into Charmander. And that's right, she brings out a Nidoran female at level 15. Well, now I am going to try this knowing full well that it probably won't work. And yeah, it didn't. That's okay, I'm not actually really surprised by that. So now I am going to bring Butterfree right back in. We're going to do the exact same thing. Tackle is going to do a little bit of damage, but probably not as much as Confusion is going to do for Nidoran. And just like that, Nidoran is down, and hey, that's great. We definitely needed that. And still not quite enough to gain some levels. Not good. Well, you're not in a slump, you just need better Pokemon. You okay? Well, yeah, but he's not. He's never going to be. And so now let's just continue toward this hiker here. Yeah, this is not going... Oh, really? At the Cape? Huh. Okay, well I guess we're going to the same place. Now, this hiker has got quite a few for us. Fortunately, they are all relatively low level. So, a lot of level 13 Geodudes. Hey, that's fine. I'm actually going to see if Ember is going to work here. And I really don't think it will, and that's okay. I had to give it the shot. So, now we're just going to switch into Butterfree. And ideally, I would still really like Charmander to gain some levels here. And hopefully, Butterfree's Confusion will actually do a decent amount of damage. Now in this case, Geodude is down. Hey man, that's great. We could not have asked for anything better. And Butterfree's now level 17, thankfully. So, about to use, okay, another level 13 Geodude. I am definitely going to switch back into Charmander. And that's great. So, we already know it isn't going to work, but I am still going to give it the shot anyway. Even if it just weakens it down just a little bit. So, Tackle is going to take off, not a lot of damage. That's great. Let's give that another shot. Still no good? We're not going to get the critical again, I know. So, let's switch back into Butterfree and finish this thing off with Confusion. It's very possible that if we get a critical, this will be down in one shot. So, can we do it? I don't know. Here's to hoping. Hey, perfect, man. Hope pays off, I guess. Wonderful. So now Charmander is level 14. That is great. That will help out a lot. About to use a Machop. Huh. Okay, well it's a level 13 Machop. So yes, I am going to switch back in, but this time... you know what? I'm actually still going to switch into Charmander. Eventually we're going to need to raise Bulbasaur's levels as well. But I think that I'm just going to continue switching back and forth between Charmander and Butterfree for now. So the Karate Chop may actually do some serious damage. Fortunately it didn't. And with one Confusion, how badly can we mess up this Machop? That's really good. So, it looks like, under the assumption we can hit with one more confusion, we should be okay, and Machop is down. That's great. So now he has got one more level 13 Geodude. Of course I'm going to switch out, and right back into Charmander. And then, of course, right back into Butterfree. So let's see if Butterfree can actually take out an entire side effectively by himself. And Geodude is going to Defense Curl. I don't mind that at all. Let's see if Confusion can just rip right through this. That does pretty well. So there isn't going to be much of a chance of Geodude wiping Butterfree out. And there we go. Geodude is down. Great. And we have defeated Hiker. That is definitely going to help. Yes, we did. You okay? Oh, yeah, that's true. Huh. And so now let's go just up here and see if we can set this guy off. Perfect. See, this will actually give... You're a cool guy with a girl... Okay. Is it that girl that we just talked to? Because, yeah, you're not cool. Now, this trainer has got 2 level 14 Pokemon for us. The first one is a Rattata, which means it does have Hyper Fang. I'm actually going to try to see if we can set this thing on fire. That would definitely help. If it can get burned, now let's give it a shot. Quick Attack is actually going to do some damage. So no matter what now, Charmander has to leave this fight. I can't take the chance that it's going to hit with another Hyper Fang. So, instead, let's bring in Bulbasaur. This may not be the smartest move, but I would actually like... That's what I figured. Hyper Fang was going to happen. It was an eventuality. So let's actually see if we can actually somehow take this thing down, and that might... Oh, so close. There's Tackle just enough. Nope, out. Well, I didn't think it was going to work, to be honest, but that's okay. So let's bring in Pikachu with a Quick Attack, and that should be the end of this Rattata. Okay, that's fine. Not exactly what I wanted, but that's okay. Pikachu is now grown to level 15 and is trying to learn Double Team. I am going to say, forget it. There is no way. Yes, I'm going to abandon it. So it did not learn Double Team, and that's fine. About to use Ekans, yes, I will change right back into Charmander. And now Charmander is going to kind of be in the same boat that we had last time. I want to use Ember to see if I can actually light Ekans on fire. Poison Sting is going to do some damage. Fortunately, it doesn't actually do all that much HP damage, but the possibility of being poisoned is going to hurt us. Now, hey, that didn't work. Beautiful. So just like that, Ekans is down, Charmander did it by himself, and it's enough to gain to level 15. And learn Leer. Absolutely perfect. And here's the best part about why we chose to come this way to take this trainer out. You know, your girlfriend always cheered me up. Okay. Since we lured him away from where he was standing, we can actually come in here and pick up TM19, which is Seismic Toss. Now, Seismic Toss is a wonderful thing later on. Right now, if we use it, it's kind of useless. It does a amount of damage equal to your level. So right now we'd be doing 20 points. Well, in this case, 15 points. That's just not enough. Now, if you don't lure this guy away, you're going to have to come back and cut down that small bush. Well, fortunately, we didn't need to do that. Oh, hey, we have this guy. Well, now let's talk to this more youngster. Hey. Well, did you see me coming? Have you been watching? Because, you know, you're not going to be that tough. Now, I have actually switched up the order of the Pokemon a little bit, and here's why. He starts out with an Ekans. I'm bringing out Bulbasaur. Now, it isn't really important that I do this, but I don't really think that Bulbasaur is going to have that much of a problem against being poisoned. So let's see if we can actually Vine Whip, and we're very fortunate in that Ekans is already leech seeded. So that is actually going to help a lot. Now Vine Whip doesn't do anything here. Let's see if Tackle actually works. And Tackle does about the same. I can't say I'm happy with that, but that's okay. See, as long as Leech Seed is going to work, there is going to be very little that Ekans can actually do to us. Wrap is fine. We're not going to be trapped in that Wrap loop because we're actually stronger. Or, excuse me, faster. And in this case, even though Wrap is taking off a little bit of damage, 5 points per shot, we're getting 2 of them back just because of Leech Seed. So, let's actually see if we can use Tackle and wipe this thing out. One more Tackle, and Ekans is down. Hey man, that's great. We didn't actually lose that much from that. Oh, Sandshrew. You know what? I don't think I am. I'm going to leave Bulbasaur in for one more attack here. Let's see if I can Leech Seed it. And yeah, that's great. Sand attack, that's fine, and all of a sudden, Sandshrew is already losing. So, let us use Vine Whip, see if this will work at all, and hey, wow man, that does great. That's fine. I'll take a little bit more of a loss of accuracy and see if we can actually Vine Whip a few more times. Right now, there is nothing that Sandshrew can actually do to save himself in this case. Leech Seed is actually causing it to do pretty well. So just if we are able to get one more shot off, we should be okay. And that's it. Sandshrew is down. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. And Bulbasaur has grown to level 15. Now, if something doesn't work that I don't get the... well... then why did you even bother? You're wasting my time. If something happens that... well, yeah, man. Okay. Now, if something happens that I don't get to the levels that I want, I'm still actually okay with that. Oh, really? Oh, why? Your Pokemon are ugly? What, they've got, like, what, 3 heads and 5 noses? Okay, well, this last has got nothing really new for us, but as we've seen from Bulbasaur versus Zubax, get Bulbasaur out of here quickly. See, what is, yeah, Pikachu is a good shot for this one. See, ultimately what's going to end up happening is that Absorb would have probably just ripped right through, oh, Thundershock was a bad move on my part. Would have probably just ripped right through Bulbasaur. We didn't want that. We'd actually like Bulbasaur to gain some experience here. So let's see if Quick Attack is a better shot here. And it really isn't. Okay, I'll change that. How about if we switch from Pikachu into, yeah, Fire always works. So, Absorb may actually do some damage against Charmander, but not really. And I am just going to Ember and see what happens. That works pretty well. So, Absorb is still fine. I don't really have a problem with that. And let's see if we can use Ember again. Wow, man. Just like that, Oddish is down. Now I know, and that's fine. So everybody gains a little bit of experience. Out comes Pidgey. Yes, I am going to switch right back into Bulbasaur. And that's fine. Now, Bulbasaur, I'm going to use Leech Seed. And then I'm going to pull Bulbasaur out of there. That's fine. Gust, go right ahead. I don't mind that at all. We're going to gain a little bit of health back, and then I'm going to switch into Pikachu. Even though we will be hit by Gust, and, hey, Quick Attack, too. I'm actually not really worried. Though I probably should be. So Pikachu is going to use Thundershock, and is it? Yes, it is. Just enough to take it out. We got very lucky with that. That's fine. Lass is about to use Oddish. Yes, I am going to switch right to Bulbasaur. And Bulbasaur is going to go in, and then I am going to change out for Charmander, who is just going to use Fire. Now, hopefully, This will actually give both Bulbasaur and Charmander that magic level 16 that I want, which means the only people that, or the only party members that wouldn't have it would be Pikachu and Butterfree. And yes, I realize Butterfree has got a higher level than 16, but like I've said, I actually want Butterfree at 18. So, can we do it with one more shot? Not quite. That's okay. One scratch and that should do it. But I'm not even going to bother, I'm just going to use Ember. And just like that, Oddish is down, and neither one of them gain experience. Well, enough to put up a level. Okay. You okay? Yes, I did. No, you can't. But now, unfortunately, that's all the time we have for this episode. This has been Rev taking you through Pokemon Special Pikachu Edition, the right way. Thanks for watching. Till next time.